Hey everybody. Hello, hello. It's Tuesday. No, it's Monday. It's Monday. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all had a good week. Hope you're having a good start to the week. Hold on. There we go. There we go. So tonight is part 4 of our book nook. We're on bags numbered 4. Um and so while I was getting everything ready, I figured out what these pieces are for. This fire one is just a piece. I figured out what these ones in this random bag numbered 1 is for. Um, that's what this page is for. See? Bag 1 with that part from last time that I couldn't figure out where it was. And then this one has 1 brown stud. I don't know why it's just not in I don't know why they just didn't put a brown stud in the 4 bags, but they didn't. Then we have these 2 green plates here, and then the rest of them for this one. So I don't know what's going on, but now I guess I do know what's going on. That's what these pieces are for. So thank you so much, Book Nook. Because when I first looked at this, I was like, oh, this is like showing you what steps are in each bag or what chunks are in each bag. So I don't know. All right. That's what's going on there. So we'll need to grab a brown stud later tonight. And tonight, as bags 4, we'll be getting into the first chunk of the second big bag. The bags, I think they go up as high as 7. So tonight it looks like we'll be finishing this wall, this wall, and then the pillar, and then building up some of the this side with a bookshelf and stuff. So anyway, I couldn't write that's like getting first video. How you doing? All right, it's gonna take a. I should have done this before stream, but I didn't. We have to dig for every bag numbered 4 and hope we don't miss any. No, I might just dump these, put them in the box I have here sitting next to me. I'm doing good, Kurt Rod. I'm doing good. There's a 4 bag. That's 7, 5, 6. 4, 7, 4, 6. Oh, we do have the ad break. First ad break in about 2 minutes. 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 7, 5, 4, 7. Yeah, there's 1 bag. I haven't eaten yet. We're having sloppy joes, but it's later because we're really hungry. So I'll be eating after stream. I would have waited to go live till. This has 1 piece in it. This bag has a single piece. Has a single piece in it. Okay. Alright, let me put these back in here. So it looks like we have 3 more weeks of this. 5, 6, and 7. Depending on how long it takes to get through them. But yeah, I didn't want to postpone streaming too late because I know this is gonna take at least 2 hours. And I did not want to I don't want to be up super late. Alright. There should be all the 4 bags. Should be. There we go. Packing ASMR. Well. Alright, so we have... That's a printed piece. Oh my goodness. Alright. Printed piece. Let me grab my dice tray real quick. Dice bag. Here. Dump the little piece. The dice bag. Okay. Squats. Alright. Fine. How are you, Harry? How you doing? But we're having Sloppy Joes tonight. I'm excited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. You're good? That's good to hear. You're okay. Okay. Words. Words. The plushie, yep. I believe his name is Oso or Orso. It's not Orso. I think it's Oso. He's a gold bear. I got him from my cousin for my birthday this past year. Okay, the littlest pieces looks like this one. Hi, Clips. Piece. Okay, I believe that's the littlest pieces. You want to see him? Okay. Here he is. Too big. So this is Oso. It's a squishmallow. Camera is freaking out. Sorry. But this is Oso. It's a gold bear squishmallow. He's there. And then I would have Bud on the desk, but there's no space for Bud here. He's watching from the wings. How are you, Clips? How are you, Ari? I asked you, Ari. I'm sorry. How are you, Kurtrod? I asked Kurtrod. How are you, Clips? How you doing? Okay. This over here. This back here. Welcome back from the epic, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it lots. You're okay. I know. I'm a little sleepy. I'm a little sleepy. That one can go there. Next one, we need 3 of those. And 7 of those? Oh my goodness. Alright. So... Actually, we need to move this first. We need to move this. Okay. So we'll be finishing this wall today and then working on some of this. It seems. Oh, I didn't open the deck. The big one. There's like 6 pieces in here. Okay. So we need 2 more of those. Is that another printed piece? Um, what did you eat today, Curtain Rod? Did you eat today, Ari? Did you eat today, Clips? Okay. Now we need 7 of those things. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, why couldn't they have put just the brown stud in here? Like, there's brown studs in here. Oh no, these have holes. Never mind. 5. Yep. 6. That's a 7. Where is it? Where'd it go? Where is it? Did it fall? Oh no. Hold on. 6, 7. Okay, never mind. You ate steak? Okay. Be like, that feels very out of character for Curtain Rod to hate steak. That feels very out of character. All right, so line this up here. 2 of these. Get fried rice again. Nice. Fried rice is always yummy. You guys have a favorite ice cream? Is that a relevant question? Make coffee first time in many months. I see. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, Ari. That's awful. Okay, we need a 1x8. Which bag would a 1x8 be in? This one? Maybe? Are you 8 studs long? No. We're not 8 studs long. That's plain. Also longer. They be in coffee caffeine. My body just can't handle caffeine. Period. Yeah. They're in here. They gotta be. Okay, that might be by 8, maybe. I don't see a longer one in here. Caffeine is okay? Okay, these are 1x8s. We need some white bricks. We need 2 flat squares. Those are in this bag. What's your favorite tea, Ari? Two of those. Okay, so there. Last stud there is exposed. You Darjeeling. I can't say I'm familiar. That can't say I am. Black tea similar. Oh, I've had sleepy time tea, and when I was really sick in 2024, I drank some the chamomile. Have we pronounced that? I butchered that. With tea and, or of course it was tea with honey and lemon. Those supposed to go there. All right. Next, we need that would be here, right? Right, that would be in here. No, no. Caffeine. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know much about tea. I don't. Are you in here? There you are. This guy, and then one 1x4 white plate. It's right here. Now we need the. You have a whole cupboard of teas. That sounds like something Ari would do. All right, so take this piece with this carved lion head. Put it right here. Try to put it right there. So this one's not going anywhere. Put this there. A little awkward. This goes on top. Now that should make this a little sturdier. There's no loose bricks anywhere now. Yippee! And now we turn the page. This here. Picked our mugs of the day then. Here with the tea. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. All right. So we need more white bricks. We're putting stuff right here. All right. This. That's all we need out of here. That's all we need out of there. Here, probably. Yeah, right there. These. That's curved. Okay, that's in. Probably in. Yep. And a longer version of that. Okay. Right here. Bookshelf piece. Okay. You have a whole cupboard of mugs. We do too. We do too. Probably not as much as you, Barry. If I had to guess. One piece. Put it top of this one. This. Right there. We take this smaller column piece. This stud on top goes there. This 1x2 goes right there. That's that step. Now we need a curly piece, a wing, and a clip. So, curly piece. Ouch. Ow. Why do these have to be so pointy? Why do they have to be pointy? And clip is in right here. Go. Okay. So we this clips in right there. This extra kind of level. Then take this wing piece. Goes right there. Ta-da! You just can't see it, but that's a looks like that now. Curly piece, the wing, the lion. Guess the lion's supposed to have wings. Maybe that's the intention of what it's supposed to look like. I need two of these and a 2x3 right there. Okay. We're building the rest of the column. Yeah. Okay. Need out of here. Need one of these. 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 It's the plant piece in here. Kind of plant stock thing. I don't think that's in this bag. Yeah. There. Okay. Cool. Take that. Grip's pretty tight. That grip's pretty tight. We add This there. Do it. All right. We need lots of little pieces. Lots and lots of little pieces. This piece. A 1x4. Would be here. Oh. Go that and 2 of these. Cool. All right. So take this. Goes on. There we go. Those 2 faces this direction. Stud goes there. This. One. All right. That step's done. Awesome. We might get some rain on Wednesday. It'll be nice. I don't need chat on my phone anyway because I'm looking at you guys on OBS. Okay. So this piece. This piece. Are those small sloped pieces in here? No. Excuse me. Burps. Hi CJ. How are you, sweetheart? How you doing? All right. Take this. It's crooked. Whoop, whoop. Ah. Okay. Up there. Okay. Hi Fiverr. How you doing, sweetheart? Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing all right. We're working on bags numbered 4. that's that step done. These. Did you guys have something yummy to eat today? We're having sloppy joes today, but I didn't want to put off stream to eat because I knew that this was gonna take a while, so I didn't want to be up super late tonight, so I'm just gonna eat after stream. Right? Woo. But I'm doing good, Favor. I'm doing good. Oh, so the new game High Guard came out today. It's definitely more of a success than Concord was. Its Steam peak concurrent was almost 1K. It was like 97,000. I watched. I had a late shower this morning because I had to wait for my towels in the dryer because my sister did laundry all day yesterday. Hi James. But I watched Doki Bird's stream of it, and it's definitely not for me. Definitely not for me. There was a point in the stream, it had high amounts of players, but she got stuck loading into queues, and there would be one player short, so it just boot her back to the queue, the login queue, the title, titles screen, like 4 times in a row. Like, man, that's rough, buddy. So, yeah. Vicious, how cool you got like a week ago and you went to a Rainforest Cafe in IKEA with your fam for lunch? Nice. I haven't been to Rainforest Cafe in forever. I went a couple times when I went to Disneyland for the first time. There's gray. It's gray. Okay. So this a lot of pieces. Ever been? I wouldn't say you're missing out on much. Well, I wouldn't say you're not missing. But it's been, I would think I was like 8 years old, so I don't really remember if I liked the food or not. Guess I did. Because there was a Rainforest Cafe, like one of the gate entrances to Disney World. But it was cool. Yeah. Time will do that to you. I remember this being smaller or bigger, but that's probably because we were smaller then. Okay. That's everything we need out of here. Pretty great. Actually, nice. What did you order, Pfeiffer? There's a great piece. Right there. Alright. Now one. You? Yeah. You? And the big gold flower, which I think is in Did I lose any pieces behind my phone? Cool. I'm glad to hear you had a good day, Fiverr. This big gold flower. All right. So, oh no, we need another piece. This one. Yeah, that should be everything. This. Good. Up. This goes on sideways. Okay. But I'm glad you're feeling better, Fiverr. I haven't gotten sick yet. I know it's time of year where everybody gets sick. Gotten lucky so far. My dad was sick last week, so we'll see. I managed to avoid it. Okay. That's that. Take this. Flour. Don't want me to. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Gluten-free option for their burgers. Like they didn't just pull a cabbage bun. There's a delicious gluten-free bun. Nice. Price for okay though. Right. They fries. Understandable. Where goes there? Okay. Oh, where's that? The little flower piece go? Where does that go? Oh, right here. Goes. Cool. Okay. Now we need this piece and this piece. Voice crack. But when we did go, my grandma got me and my cousins um one of those blahage rugs from IKEA. Nice. I don't have a blahage. I do have a big fish. But it's not a blahage. It's a um my parents when I was younger went to IKEA for like a coffee table. And it came in with plushie for all of us. And I got this big long uh fish pillow with like an image of just a fish, like a sardine printed on one side. So it's a fish, but not a blahage. All right, and it goes on there. Okay. Body pillow of fish, yeah. But it's not it's too skinny to be huggable. At least no, now that I'm old, as I got older. but it was. It used to be when I was younger. Not anymore. Not long enough. If Ari were here, she'd make some joke about the fish being too short. With human AIDS, for real, yeah. The flower? It wants the flower. Yes. The flower. And then one of these bendy pieces. Wondering what these would be for. Okay. So, sides. But I don't think blahages existed back then, or at least not in their current form. I think I've been inside an IKEA once. I don't actually know if I have. Actually, I don't have memories of being in this part of the. Okay. And this. Oh, that's the wrong color. That's an off, not a shade of white. That's dusty old paper color. There we go. Of cheap wood and happiness. I mean, I have plenty of furniture in my room. This side table over here, corner of the stream, is an IKEA side table. And I have some shelves along this wall from IKEA. Okay, that's better. All right, now we need a 1x4. Oh, in there. I might have been one time when I was younger, but I might just be like supplanting memories in my brain after like watching YouTube videos or something. Oh, I needed that piece. Okay. 2 of those slopes. Okay. And boop. Boop. All right. That's everything. So this. Oh, distinctly like IKEA would. Yeah, I know what that. I these 2 shelves behind me are like the big square ones with the square cubbies. They're 3x3. Oh no, 3x4 cubbies. 4 tall, 3 wide. They're one of those. Yeah. It smells like, yeah. It definitely does not smell like a Home Depot. Maybe similar to a Home Depot, but hmm. So this is going where? Touching there. Okay. Then this goes on top of the mat. Okay. Interesting. Oh, the sprinkling's on top. Oh no. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Not good for you. Here, we're gonna have to turn it over. It shows it unfolded like this, but I don't have enough space. I actually, all people talk about to be they're super yummy. I do want to try them. I do want to try them. Okay, we need a bunch of green pieces. So we need a green, one 1x8. This piece. Be in this bag. That's one I do need these though. Boop. Boop. Oh, what is that? Goodness gracious. A green 1x3. Right there. Okay. Triangle plate. Rounded plate. Sorry, you guys can't see this at all. I apologize. Okay. Yeah, there it is. One. And we need seven green curved edge pieces. Have a bit more room here. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay. Now to try to figure out how we're doing this. All right. The lighting in my room is not amazing. Okay, I think I got the gist of it though. So this triangle piece goes here. There. And this curved piece there, and then tiny curved piece inside that one. And these plates go here. So it's supposed to look like, okay, who needs to see when you can just feel the vibes? Well, I hope they're good vibes. I hope they're pleasant. Just there. Two of the tiny slopes. There. Come on. My darn fat fingers. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this sloped, this plate with the curved edges here. Okay. But okay. And there. 1 by 3 there. Holding on by one stud. They are the resident vibe seer. They do be busted vibes for real, for real. Or whatever them kids be saying nowadays. Alright, so we've essentially taken the wall, and it is now bordered by green. Yippee! Hi DJ! Hey Spirit, how are you? I'm doing alright. I am doing okay. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to position this now. Okay, it is getting heavier. It is getting heavier. Thank you for the water and the stretch, DJ. Thank you. We'll be finishing this side. I think we're done with this side. I'm pretty sure. So we'll be starting this and then building up the rest of this back wall for the last 3 bag groups. After this one, we'll be putting it in like bookshelves and stuff here tonight. Stretch, that's right. Just out from under there so I don't yank it off my desk. To figure out where stuff goes again. All on the floor. It's an extra one though. Box. It actually looks like something now. It actually kind of is starting to look like a museum. There's no dinosaurs, but kind of looks like a museum. Kind of. Well, it does. This side does, but I think there's one sticker that we put on that has a dinosaur on it. So, all right, we're building a little potted plant. So we need this pot. Then 3 plant pieces. That's one plant. Three. Use me, goodness gracious. Okay. Where is that green rod? He said I gotta get up early tomorrow for jury duty. Oh no. I had jury duty once. I was the only one that got dressed up. I was like, I asked my parents if I needed to like wear my church clothes or whatever, and like, probably, I mean, you want to look nice, right? So I did. I got it. I put on my shirt and tie. I was the only one who dressed up. I was the only one who dressed up. So, and they didn't pick me because it was irrelevant to the case. Have to be brown. Studs. Has a hole in it. Oh, is this where we need the brown stud from the bag of wonders? Yeah. So, I know what we need. These pieces from this one bag. I guess I put these brown studs in here so you wouldn't confuse them, and then use them on accident, which that makes sense. But you could have just numbered it like 0 and could have been a little more clear. Yeah, well, they sent me a check for like $17. So I don't remember what kind of. I think it was like a drunk driving case. They had us watch this video about jury duty. That I think was on like a VHS on a CRT. Then the lawyers picked the people they wanted for the jury. I think it was drunk driving or speeding, or maybe both. I don't know. Plant goes there. All right, we are now building some books. So we need this piece. This piece. This piece. Bunch of different colors. Hold on. Gray. And those are purple. Okay. Okay. Some purple pieces. And Yeah, I was kind of upset that he dressed up because no one else did. Um, but I did. I did. I was actually one of the first people that got there too. Oh, I need two of these. Just heads up, we do have the next ad break in about 5 minutes. It's been an hour. Okay. We've made okay progress for an hour. Maybe halfway through some of these bags. Maybe. Alright. This. The. Oh, the purple pieces. I'm leaning so I can let them. I can see what I'm doing. Lighting in my room is atrocious. For doing stuff like this, it's just bad. Oh, I need a brown plate right there. So what I remember from the box art, we are building the base for a bookshelf. So like these are books on a bookshelf or papers or something. This clay might help. Yeah, I have a lamp right here. That's what this orange light's from. But it's I don't want to turn it up too high because it gets very warm. It gets very hot. Okay, let me take. Oh, that's color. Okay, tan. Toffee. There. So this. This. There. Okay. Cool. This one too. Yeah. When we did the Battle Bean stream, that didn't look as bad because asked my sister if we could use uh her desk lamp. Okay. We're building a little open book here. So, whoops. Plant. Put this right here. No? That. Maybe? I don't know. Ah, oops. That's gonna be happening a lot. That's alright. Okay. Need these two pieces. And these. And it's time for the first stickers of the evening. Oh, ad break in about a minute. Alright, we need stickers 28. 27. These on. 28 goes on the right. 27. Okay. Ad break any second now. I actually kind of have nails this. That'll have to do. That'll have to do. For 27. Or show themselves to you. Well, they just started. So it's like a tiny dinosaur book. A tiny picture of a T-Rex that looks like the game where it jumps over cactuses and pterosaurs thing. All in this time? Okay. Book goes right there. That looks kind of nice. That looks kind of cute. All right. We need this and all right, interesting. Hmm. All right. All right. There. Slope. Like this. Those are different colors. Okay. All right. I'm gonna say match. And a taller column. Websites. Yeah. They didn't block cool math games in my time. There wasn't much about math there. I just kind of played Run. Most immediately engaging. And there was that game with the snail. Welcome back from the epic, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it lots. Is that 3 minutes? Oh my goodness. That did not feel like 3 minutes. So now we are building the top of this part of the bookshelf. We need 2 2x3s. sides around it. There's a 2x3. And there's a 2x3. Let me know. 1x6. Okay. This is the off-white. This is the off-white one. All right. Right. So much fun. The rollerblade guy? Yeah. Off-white. This. The genie's lamp. Oh, plate. For these. That should be everything. All right, so let's go. I sure like this thing with stacked things at off angles to look like stacked papers. I sure like that. Okay. Right there. All right. Whew, looks like we get to do something with one of these lights. All right, we need the ladder. This ladder piece is over here. And okay, a clip, and then a off, not off, but tan piece. There we go. Just because the U-shaped hands. What? Maybe. I mean, they can only grab onto so much, I guess. Okay. Flip. It'd be in the other. This. Yep. Right there. Maybe. When we started this, the placement of where pieces were in which bag felt very random after doing this. This is the fourth one. I'm starting to grip what the whoever designed this was going for. Goes there. Oh no, doesn't lean over yet. Not yet. All right, now we do something with the lights. One of them. We need this one. come down. Spread it over here. Wrap it around once. Okay. Maybe? Or just to look like that. Okay. That's not going to get annoying at all. Okay. Move it. Flip darn page. Darn plant. Stop it. Okay. It's gonna feel so good when I have all these wires dangling everywhere. It's gonna be great. All right. We can just completely ignore you for now. You sit over there. I'm done with you. The corner. Okay. We need a brown 1x2. I haven't built an actual Lego set in quite some time. Actually, that's not true. Last Lego set I built was the Animal Crossing set I got at Walgreens that we built on stream. It took us like less than 20 minutes to build it. It was super small. It was cheaper on Amazon. Like a whole $2 cheaper. For. So it looks like we're building a tiny bookcase. And there. Okay. Yeah, High Guard did come out today. Animal Crossing experience. Yeah. Well, Tom Nook wasn't even in the set. It was Stargazing with Celeste. So, and Celeste is a red owl. Animal Crossing villager. Okay. Around 1x6. And a sets prices. Maybe he did. Oh, it's on top. This bed. Cool. Okay. Need this pink stud. Pink thing. Green stud. This green thing. Okay. I need the yellow piece. This piece. Oh. This piece. Prices we raised along the way. Maybe. Um, yeah, that night when we built it, I looked at the Animal Crossing sets on Amazon, and they were all on clearance. They were all on sale. I don't know if they just don't sell or weren't selling or what. Okay, I think that's everything we need. I think. Start with this. Green pieces. Here. Yep. Flip it over. Thing with pink pieces. You know, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really seem like you get much with those sets looking at them. Like the mayor office or the museum is just like the front wall of the building and then a bit inside, which makes sense because I suppose it makes sense because there's play sets, but you know. Oh, oops, forgot, missed this yellow one. Yellow one. I think that set was $50 on sale, or maybe more. I don't know. Some of them are they're very cute, and the minifigs are very cute, but they really only make sense to purchase if you're like a big Animal Crossing person, you know? Okay. Right. Right. Then we build the other side of the shelf. Yeah. There's more not on sale. Legos are just expensive. I don't know. Just expensive. Pricing for the minifig, yeah. Yeah, it really is. Well, you know, the mayor's office comes with Isabel and I think that one, or it's in front of the mayor's office with a bit of the courtyard with AK Slider. I think that's what his name is, right? And stuff. So it is a cute set. It is very cute, but that's probably the one that I consider buying because it has the biggest one. So now we bring this back. Andy, thank you for the raid, sir. Thank you, thank you. Hope you had a good stream. Undulates, thank you for undulating. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Please go follow Andy. Please go follow Andy if you know already. She's very sweet. Andy's adorable. She does ASMR streams. She's very good at it. Please give her a follow if you're not already. Her model is very cute. Let's see. Is it Ikabog? Was is it Ikabog? Ikabog? Hi Andy. The Vampire 16. Hello, hello. Forge fell. Hello, hello. Whoa. This was a Christmas gift, but you're right. You're right. You're very. We were just talking about that. Jaeger Sin. Hello, hello. Puka HQ. Hello, hello. Pretorius. Hello. Thank you for the 100 bits, Andy. Thank you, thank you. Jaeger, it's free. Hello. Okay, gotcha. Linkstream Christmas came late. Yeah. It's not Lego. It's just some generic brand. I got this for Christmas. It's supposed to be a dinosaur museum. We have yet to see a dinosaur besides this parrot statue in the corner here, and maybe one on a sticker. So it's this is part 4. After we finish this step out, I can show you guys what it looks like on the booklet. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. If you don't know me, I'm Ketchup the Bear, your local Teddy Variety streamer. I do ASMR streams every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. We do handcam ASMR like this on Sundays, except this isn't an ASMR stream. It's not intended to be. We're just playing with some plastic bricks. And the rest of the week we play games. Tomorrow we are playing. Tomorrow we're finishing our Sega game tier list, and then we'll be playing some Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. Afterwards, if there's time, and then Thursday we play Monster Hunter Rise, and every Saturday we were playing an old Sega game. Every weekend, we're done with that now. We've played all 55 of them. So Saturday streams are a little bit in limbo. We'll figure out what we're doing on Saturday tomorrow through a Discord poll. But Raiders, if you enjoyed the content, please consider giving us a follow. It'd mean a lot. We are like 9 follows away from 1K, which is nuts. And we're actually very close to my affiliate anniversaries in a couple weeks. So it'd be very convenient and cool if we could celebrate our affiliate anniversary and 1K all at once. That would be very fun. But thank you for the raid, Andy. Please do not worry about sticking around. Take care of yourself, sweetheart. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for trusting me with your community. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Pretorius. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, T Vampire 16. Thank you, thank you. Or is it TV Empire? Probably not. Probably not. We were just talking about the Indominus Rex. Oh. E. What about the Indominus Rex? So this set, this has lighting. Um, turn on. These light up. Wow, camera does not like that. Um, so I'm trying to follow the instructions on wiring this little LED in this stud. Evamp, you prefer TV? Okay. My camera is. Yes, very bright on camera. Sorry about that. But it does have lights. It does have lights. So this is supposed to go in this corner with the wire behind it. Behind the wire. Something like that. Okay. Now, okay, we're almost done with this page, and then I'll show you guys. When you activate the light, there's a little switch, right there. Just flick it. But thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. You're very sweet. And thank you for supporting Indy and Indy's content. Indy's a big old sweetheart. Okay. Thing is a pain in the butt to move around. The big old pain in the butt. Okay. We need this. And this. And then some shiny gold pieces. Where are those? Oh. They put it. It's the same size as that, but they put it with the tiny ones. Okay. Two. These. Okay. You'll be able to see what I'm doing for a bit. Oh, that's a circle. I want the circle. Half circle. Hello, D&D player? Yeah. That's funny. I put all the tiny pieces and dump them in my dice tray. It's easier that way. And the lighting in my room is terrible. I only have one light bulb on my ceiling. And I need to get a desk lamp to put in this corner. Need to. Like that. And this square there. Okay. My favorite class? Barbarian. That's what we were playing in Baldur's Gate 3 as well. We still need to finish Baldur's Gate 3. I put it on the back burner because we need to make room for this on the schedule. So when we're done with this, we'll go back to playing it Mondays. Or I'll move Monster Hunter back to Mondays. A little undecided. This thing has a ton of stickers, by the way. It's so many stickers. It's so many stickers. But my favorite class is Barbarian. You don't have to think very hard when you play as one. The spellcaster I'm like most comfortable playing is a cleric. Baldur's Gate 3 is very. It is. It is. The combat encounters can be kind of difficult. Oh, we're supposed to put stickers on there. Alright, that's gonna be a little tough. That's sticker 15. This one. sticker with a knight on it. Like magnetized to the piece. Probably static or something. This is a little uh not fun. Crooked. Oh my god. Come on, stick. No. Darn sticker. It's a dating sim disguised as an RPG. I romance Lae'zel. We started our playthrough pretty recently after the game launched. So the bug where all the characters immediately wanted to like get in your pants still existed. So like we beat up some bad guys and Lae'zel was like, "I want you," like the tomato meme. um, and I was like, "Oh, okay, oh, that's good enough. I don't care anymore." Goodness, that sticker's a pain in the butt, and this one is 34. So I romanced Lae'zel because she was the first one that asked to get in my Dragonborn Barbarian's pants. So it was like, okay. And she is cute. I think he's cute. And then Shadowheart. I kissed Shadowheart and it's like, no. And then Gale me to his romantic mind palace. Astarion hasn't done anything asked to do anything with me though. Which is fine. I like Gale more. Darn stickers. These darn stickers. Why couldn't this have all been one piece? So much easier. I do think Shadowheart is very cute as well. Very cute. Um, and Halsin is a beefcake. He's a very large man. And if none of the other characters, if he got to me first, I'd let a man handle me. He is handsome. He's got a nice chin. There we go. Oh, it's those stickers. That's those stickers. All right, now pick you up. All right, we're going to show you guys what this actually looks like. Um, so that's what this is supposed to look like when we're done. I'm a no. That's what this looks like. Uh, it's a book nook, so you're supposed to like put it on your bookshelf between some books, or just put it on your bookshelf, I guess. Um, so the only dinosaur in this dinosaur museum is this guy. 1,500 pieces, yes. we're after this we'll be over halfway done. At least in terms of numbers of bags. The bag numbers go up to 7. These are bags 4. So we have this side done. This side is done. And we have the rest of this center wall, these centerpieces here, and then the rest of this. So we've got a bit to go. We've got a bit to go. And this is how thick the booklet is. Like, if this were a hardcover, this would be like coffee table thick. If this was a hardcover, it's frankly ridiculous. It is a very large book. Okay, one too many pages. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's what we're building. Okay. So we need this 1x16. I don't know why I counted. It's the longest one in the. It's the longest one. I don't know why I counted. And all 3 of these. What's your favorite class, vampire? Or EV? Look on. That thing. 1x3. Alright, we're narrowing down the pieces. We're getting pretty close. Done. This will probably be a normal string length one again. And then a stud. Paladin? I've never played a paladin. I've never played one. I like clerics because I play them because no one else wants to, and we need a healer. So, last time I played D&D, was Halloween, I think. My friend ran a game. We ran a game of. I forgot this. The Legend of Adventures book, the one with the Crooked Moon. We did a session of Crooked Moon. We didn't get very far because there was like 6 of us, 6 players. There was quite a few, or 4. No, there were 5 of us. Me, my brother, and then 3 friends, and then the friend that was running the game. It was fun. I played a awakened skeleton cleric. It was played a Twilight cleric. I think it's Twilight Domain from one of the books. Because it seemed thematically appropriate and sounded cool. I don't remember his name. His name just means little owl in like Latin or something. Where the Twilight clerics play. I I can't tell you much. Because we were level 1. But at level 1, I think they can they get dark vision and they can give someone dark vision, like 300 feet of dark vision at level 1, I think. I think. Something like that. Okay, this is our first printed piece of the whole thing with some guardrails. And with these, this piece, and but they're cool. They do get to do some cool stuff at later levels. I just don't. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But it was fun. Give them a try. Maybe you'll like them. I think they do stuff with light at the beginning. Like their level 1's domain stuff isn't amazing. But you can give people dark vision, which can be useful, like 300 or 500 feet of dark vision. You get dark vision if you didn't already, just inherently. But, you know, it's a good time. Oh. Only one of these in the bag. Oh. Never mind, we need the ones from there. I was like, what? What? No, they're in the other bag. We need this triangle. Hi, Camp. Thank you for the water sphere. Thank you, thank you. How you doing? And put that in the wrong spot. How are you, Camp? We're yapping about D&D. I used to run a D&D game for my friends when we were all teenagers. I was out of high school, but they were all in high school, or half of them were. Last game I ran of D&D in that campaign was on my birthday in 2022. So it's been a while since I've ran a game of D&D. I've been running a Pokemon Tabletop United campaign for some my brother, a friend, and his wife, and it's very fun because I get to have them be beat up by a Kangaskhan, and it's great. Group that is playing another TTRPG using a different system called Draw Steel. Oh, that sounds cool. Want to try? It looks super fun. It is. It is very fun. It depends on who you're playing with as well. And so if you don't know anything about tabletop games, like just you're playing like a board game. It's not. I mean, it can be a board game. It has elements like that. Okay. They want the darker brown. They want the darker brown. It's more you're all playing pretend like at recess in elementary, but there are rules. You can't just go, no, I dodged that. There's rules. It's make believe with rules, and you all are kind of collectively telling a story together, and it's fun. I started running a Pokemon Tabletop United, which is basically just the Pokemon games but put on pen and paper. There's lots of math. It's reading the rules. It sounds like a lot of math. It's in practice. It's really not. But it's It's definitely an intimidating system. There's lots of stuff going on, but uh, once you get the hang of it, like anything, it's perfectly fine. Um, my setting. So I wanted to look a couple years ago. Uh, I wanted to. I got this book called Poke Anatomy, at a convention in like 2021, and I started reading it. And it's not an official book, uh, but um, the author goes through the original 151 and Togepi, and kind of tries to explain, makes an effort to explain how their biology would function, like how Pikachu and Raichu generate electricity in their cheeks, because there's like glands in their cheeks, in their ears, and in their tail, full of like sodium or whatever that generate friction, something like that. It's been a while, but the the entry in the book that made me want to be like, I want to run realistic Pokemon D&D. I already grabbed one. Was Blastoise's. So, uh, all right, I'll catch up on chat in a second. I'll be yapping. I apologize. Um, and in the book, the author's like, yeah, uh, Blastoise has been selectively bred for so long that if when a Wartortle if when a domestic Wartortle evolves into a Blastoise, that Blastoise has to have the cannon surgically implanted. Otherwise, when it goes to when it if it tries to fire water out of its shell, the water bladders that store all the water in the shell rupture and it drowns. It internally drowns. Which I was like, that is so cool. That is so cool. Um, so I started looking into, uh, but it's so cool. And then I got this idea of like, oh, they put a Blastoise on every street corner, and and Alakazam is the weatherman. Anyway, I was like, that is so neat. Um, so I was like, I want to run realistic Pokemon D&D. So I started looking into systems, and I found the Boarding Party. They're a YouTube channel that they ran a Pokemon camp system made edited through like 5e. It was all homebrew. It was like that sounds way too much work. It's like way too much work. And then I found PTU, Pokemon Tabletop United, and it's perfect. It's not great if you want to do like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon where you all like play as Pokemon. You could do that, but it'd be pretty simple. Um, and it's not built for that, but you could. Anyway, so if you want to try a Pokemon tabletop system, try out Pokemon Tabletop United. You can find it online just by Googling Pokemon Tabletop United, and their website is something like that. The website icon is a Drifloon, if you're curious. But it is a fun system. The last session was last weekend or 2 weekends ago. We didn't have a system last. Uh, uh, we didn't have a session last night or Sunday night, Saturday. This past Saturday. But they're going through a tunnel system that was carved by a giant colony of Durant that have all seemingly died. So it's been expanded and mapped by people, and they mine the tunnels and scrap the Durant hides, the Durant husks. And last time they found a baby, which was a baby Kangaskhan. But if you if you haven't looked at a Kangaskhan for a while and you describe a baby Kangaskhan, you're like, what the heck is this thing? So, um, anyway, they didn't know what they had until the Mama Kangaskhan showed up and then punched my brother's character 3 times in the face and almost killed him. It was great. Anyway, it's fun. You should look into it if you're between systems. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Fantasy setting still kind of like D&D. The combat and other mechanics are meant to be more interactive, though the power curve starts higher. Basically, every character has a combat trick they can use their attacks. So you're never really just sitting around waiting for the DM to ask you what do you want to. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. You didn't get punched, yeah. So my it's not like a modern. It's not modern. The setting isn't like our times. I wanted to set it in like cowboy times in like colonial to like Wild West America because that felt like you could still get away with some fantasy stuff because there's like Pokemon do weird things. So, one of my characters, one of my players, he's like a 32-year-old cowboy rancher guy who takes on odd jobs, and he has 2 guns. And he, the first session, we did a session to see if we liked the system at all, and he put a bullet clean through a Wimpod. It was great. Um, and his wife is playing a Herald of Pride. So the people that made the PTU system, it's a fan made system, and they made a fantasy module thing called Game of Throws, which is a very good pun. Um, and there's classes called elementalists. So basically, they're the spellcasters. One of those, and there's one for every class except psychic and fighting, because those are just and ghost, because that's hex maniac, martial artist, and psychic. It's just they're just psychic. Yeah, it's a very good system. And Herald of Pride is the dragon type elementalist class. Hi Sucrose, I'm not ignoring you. I'm yapping. I apologize. They got me going. We're yapping about tabletop systems. But at level one, the dragon elementalist class lets her use Dragon Claw and Dragon Tail as a human, and she can use her. She can issue commands to Pokemon that are loyalty 1 to 2. So basically, she can order around wild Pokemon if she wanted to, or she can use her command rank instead of intimidate or whatever, persuasion. Guile. It's called Guile in PTU. You like the app? I appreciate that. We just started exploring the world of Draw Steel, but I think I think reality is made up of layers, where the higher layers have more energy, which means the top layers are bordering on sci-fi, and lower layers are typical. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Blonde hair. Yes, Sucrose does have blonde hair, and she is adorable. There we go. Please go follow Sucrose if you're not already. She's awesome. She's very sweet. She's going to Frosty Faustings this week to participate in that tournament. So she won't be streaming much till the weekend. I think she has a Monday. Is you have a stream today? I actually don't know. But she's very sweet. Please give her a follow. She's a fellow bear. He is a southern. She's a California grizzly. The last one. Well, they're they're extinct except for in VTuber lore. But please give her lots of love. She's very sweet and she deserves it. She works very hard on her content. She is very entertaining. And she won Best VTuber Clip of the Year in a indie VTuber award show for her just sheer determination in VVVVVV. She's very good at video games and very stubborn, so watching her play retro games is quite the treat. She's also very good at Grand Blue. Yeah, she was also nominated for VTuber of the Year for that award show as well. Okay, so that's we need that circle. We're almost done here. And these two. And oh, sorry, did I ever drink water, Cap? I apologize. I don't know if I did. I just got yapping. You ran Doom? I don't know. I don't know. But she's very good at video games. She's playing through Spyro right now and Legends Arceus. Oh, she also does ASMR on Sundays as well. Last night she did some cozy Pokemon Snap, and she alternates weekends with a cozy game and just yamps. She's been reading Other Side Picnic. And not playing a cozy game on Sundays. We're building a what I think is a grandfather clock here. Yeah. It's not, I don't know what it is. Anyway, please go give her a follow. She deserves it. They give her the Stretch TV, thank you. Okay. Thank you for the Stretch TV, thank you. And thank you for the Hydrate Cap. I appreciate it. I just got very distracted. I hope you can find it in yourself to forgive me for putting that off so long. Okay, it's sticker time. It's sticker time. So there are printed pieces. Like, that is printed. That's not a sticker. They could have just printed all these. They could have, well, maybe not that big one, and still. Alright, we'll do this clock first. Excuse me. Sorry. Don't worry, Sucrose. I hope your matches are going well. Is there like a Frosty live stream somewhere? Good enough. Good enough. And then sticker 21. That stuff will be streamed? Okay. take up your whole day without you realizing. Thank you, TV. I appreciate you. We're almost done. It looks like. After we finish these, that might be the rest of the pieces, or pretty darn close. Sticker 21. 21. Oof. Oh, there's the ad break. There she is. Clock goes. Alright, that's done. Now we're building a candlestick. Like that. Any of it? No. So confused now. Ad break just ended? I don't know. They're which is so weird. I don't know what I don't know what. I was watching a friend's stream today who is also a bear. He's a polar bear. And he was playing Fallout 4. And so we need this. I got an ad break, and my ad break was only 60 seconds. So I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just so weird. 3 of these. Okay. I don't know. It's why do they sound like Winnie the Pooh there? I don't know. Doesn't sound like Winnie the Pooh. Go on. Okay. Right. In this corner. Oh no. It's right there. Cover. Idea. There we go. Go. Your Supreme Ultra subscription for free? I guess. I guess. Got a point. Okay, that goes there. Way. This way. Then this stud. What's going on? Hey, hey, hey. I say hey. Okay. Welcome back, everybody, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it lots. Maybe I should put the flame pieces in there first. Oh, works. It's a good show, yeah. I think I watched it on. It wasn't Boomerang. It was like the overnight block for like Cubo. Played episodes of He-Man stuff. I don't remember what it's called. If it was the same channel. Oops. Oh my goodness. I gotta look at my hands. Look at what my hands. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we need this piece. Oh, nope, that bag's not quite done. It will be soon. Just set that to the side there. And nothing there. And this. Okay. We're almost done. You're very close. Did I catch Jojo when you were there? But he did, yeah. They're very good. My dad likes He-Man a lot. There's a tower defense game, tower defense / third person game where you set up towers. Can't remember what it's called, but it's a tower defense game where you play as a toy faction and defend your base or whatever from another faction's units, like a tower defense game. And where is that? Was it in that bag? It might have been in that bag. It might have been in that bag I threw behind me. Are you? Are you in there? What's this? It's not in there. The clip. Well, those were in here. And there's not another one. Uh-oh. Have any extras? Probably not. I definitely didn't use one when I wasn't supposed to. Did it fall on the floor? Well, okay, I think that's just to clip the ladder into there, so it shouldn't be too important. Oh, Chima? Yeah. The only Lego Chima thing I had was the like Beyblade thing where it was like a little one mono mono bike thing that you put a zip cord in, and then they crashed into each other. I I had one of those, but and then I had one of the characters for Lego Dimensions. He's somewhere. I'll still put this down here. This should give us an idea of how far to lean thing. Okay. Back. I put him into Lego box for never did any eons yet to come. They're called Razzers. Razors. Okay. All right. Let me do that like that. Okay. Makes no difference. Thankfully, it was a piece that has no real consequence. Thankfully. All right. Page. Then we take this and then put it up in this candelabra. Okay. This is fun. There we go. Okay. Cool. Because the floor is so dang messy. 2020 started getting all of family's Lego sets to go, still working in progress. Yeah, my aunt years ago gave us two big bins of Legos. One was a big bin of Lego Star Wars, another was Lego Harry Potter. We had, I think we have the instructions for like the Hogwarts castle somewhere. But I don't think we have all of those pieces anymore. They're probably all over the place. But after after a school day in junior high, my cousin came over, uh, and we decided we were going to build the set that was Vader's interceptor and Luke's X-wing. And I was building Vader's interceptor, and my cousin was building the X-wing, and it was taking so long. It got too late, and he had to go home. Um, but I did end up finishing Vader's interceptor, except for like two of the bins on one side. I had to use a longer piece. I just could not find the other ones. Oh, and we need two of these. Two studs. And okay, so these go here, then a stud goes there. This goes up. This goes on top of that. And okay. That goes here. There. This faces out. Okay. A really good Halo card ones are dope. Yeah, I had more Halo Mega Blocks than I ever did Legos. Excuse me. The biggest thing I set. Okay, and these are bags 5. So we're done. We're done. That took about as long as last week. So next week will be bags numbered 5. We were missing a piece. The first case of a missing piece, and thankfully it was a piece that doesn't matter. So that's what's left. Those are bags 5, 6, and 7. The next week is bags 5. Then, so we actually, there's actually a lot of progress. Looking at it, it feels like that was a lot of progress. That's what we did. Here's what we, oh, that's blurry. Hold on. No. It doesn't want to focus. What is it focused on? My goodness. We'll campaign 3 will be building Lego sets. They go to step on 1x1 or 2x2. Any of them for me. Stepped on a Chima sword last year and snapped in half. Oh no! Oh, I'm maybe bionicle pieces hurt a lot too. Maybe. Bit of Olympus. Durability of Achilles heel. I don't know why it's so out of focus. It doesn't want to focus. But that's what we did today. Come on. Why won't you focus? Okay, it's focused like that close. Come on. No? Nothing? Nothing at all? Come on. Why? Why? Come on. Camera. Camera. Maybe it's just the lighting. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Why is it so blurry? Come on. Focus. Focus. Okay, what have we? There we go. Thank you, camera. See? It was so blurry. Anyway, so we built up a lot of the back wall here, at least a third of it. This little staircase here, or ladder, and bookshelves under here, and this really annoying plant at the end here. We finished this column and this wall, and then put a bunch of decals on the back here. So, yeah, and then finally strung up one of these lights, candelabra, so we don't. There's one less wire dangling around while I move this thing around all week. Okay. Because I had a bunch, but I never got into buying on a call. I have a Hero Factory set. It's the big blue lightning dragon villain. Okay. Well, thank you guys for being here. Let's see who's live that we can raid out to. All right. And thank you for the follow TV and Pretorius, and thank you for the 100 bits ND. Thank you, and thank you for the raid ND. Thank you. I appreciate a lot. It was fun today. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream TV. Thank you for coming with the raid and sticking around for so long. I appreciate it. So tomorrow we'll be finishing the Sega Saturday tier list. We should finish that in one other stream. And if there's time left in the stream tomorrow, if I have energy left, we'll play a couple matches of Grand Blue. Play a couple matches, and then yeah, so that's tomorrow. We're gonna raid out, and then I need to go get some dinner. Dinner wasn't ready before stream, and I did not want to put off this stream because I knew this was gonna take a while, and I'm glad I didn't. So, yeah, I was saying something. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'm gonna go stuff my face with some sloppy joes. My art papa is live. He's playing Elden Ring. Let's see. You guys want Dread Delusion, Elden Ring, or RV there yet? You guys want any of those more than the others? I think Dread Delusion's a horror game. RV there yet, or Elden Ring? Elden Ring? Okay. But my art papa's playing. My art papa is doing a subathon to raise funds for a surgery he got happening next month. And so yeah, he said he's going to be streaming every night in February. So yeah. But Volmini drew and rigged the teddy bear model, and he's very sweet. I was his first VTuber child. I got my model through. It's gonna take too long to explain, but I got my model through a raffle he did when he hit 50 followers on a different account, previous account, 4 years ago. It was it might have been it was 2020, I think. So it's been a while. Yeah, please give him some love. He's very sweet. He does lots of art streams. His art's great. What's the raid message? Hello Papa, and if you don't, just do Hello Papa with hearts, the purple hearts. That works. If you don't have any of the emotes unlocked or anything, just do that. Just do that. Yeah, he's very sweet. He does art. His art's awesome, and yeah, he's great. Please give him some love, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the rest of the Sega Saturday tier list, and then some Grand Blue, depending on how long the tier list takes. And then Monster Hunter on Thursday, and we'll figure out what's going on inside our day later. Good night, guys. Love you all very much. Bye bye.